And it's on your agenda in terms of comments from the chair. In the last couple of weeks, House Bill 2260 has gotten a lot of press attention. It's caught a lot of people up in a very vigorous and sometimes controversial, in fact always controversial discussion about what it means. Some of you may not even know this has been going on. So I'm going to give you just a short, brief synopsis of the bill. It is in the House Judiciary Committee, and its purpose is to say that if communities have civil rights ordinances that guarantee protections to a class, such as the Lawrence Ordinance that gives protection for sexual orientation, if it is against your religious beliefs, then you don't have to follow that ordinance. That's a short summary. It's a long bill, and there's a lot more complexity, and I'm not qualified to really talk about it in great detail. But when I heard that and thought that it's about civil rights, and it is targeted at members of the gay community, the LGBT community, it just seems to me to be wrong. It just seems to be wrong. In fact, it's repugnant and it's hateful. And I want to read you we're always struggling to figure out how to save money on printing, so I did not print this year the platform for the Kansas Democratic Party in our booklet. I had to send somebody back over to the office and get my last year's copy because I want to read it to you, and I promise you from now on I'm going to print this thing no matter how many pages it takes, because we need to know, and sometimes I just get cheap and you have to forgive me for that, but, we need to know what we stand for, and our platform is what is here and it's what we stand for, right? Yes. So let me read you 2 paragraphs, and I'm reading it because I don't want to mess it up. Kansas Democrats are committed to putting the people of Kansas first by promoting the values and policies that advance the common good and expand opportunities for every resident in our state. Our core values call on us to make the state the best in the nation in which to live, work, and raise a family, not just for ourselves, but for all of Kansas. And if you go to the back, there are several sections. In fact, it's a wonderful document. But if you go to the back, the last section is about promoting equal rights, human dignity, and diversity. Kansas Democrats believe in equal rights for every Kansan, regardless of race, color, age, physical abilities, religion, sex, national origin, sexual orientation, or gender identity. Kansas Democrats honor cultural, linguistic, ethnic, sexual identity, religious, and spiritual diversity. We support the passage of hate crime legislation to protect equal rights. And I read that to mean we don't support the passage of legislation that takes away human rights. There's a lot more to that paragraph, but I think you get the point. And I don't think I need to read any more. And I get a little emotional about it because it's a very emotional issue for everybody. One of our legislators, and someone whom I've considered a friend, Jan Pauls, has been outspoken on this issue, and she has supported it. Now, legislators are elected officials, and we don't all believe the same. We don't all look alike, we don't all think alike, and legislators are entitled to their particular opinions and their vote the way that they see it fit from their values and their constituents. But I need to make it clear that what the KDP believes, the Kansas Democratic Party, we believe our platform statement, and we do not support House Bill 2260. just need to speak out and remember who we are and why we're Democrats, and speak out against that kind of legislation as a party anytime it occurs. I thank you for standing up with me and Democrats across this state for rights for all people. At this point, is there any other business to come before the House? If not, we're adjourned.